Hey, what's up guys, Kevin here. In this video, I want to share with you guys 13 terrain park features that have stood out to me from the past year. I want to talk to you guys about why I think each of these features are great, and then also what are my favorite tricks to do on these terrain park features. It'd be great to hear from you guys in the comment section as well, a list of your 13 favorite features from best to worst from this list. Starting off with the dance floor box. My favorite trick on a dance floor box is the 180 on, 180 off. For some reason, that trick just feels very natural for me on a dance floor. But a dance floor box in general is a great place to progress with your snowboard tricks. So whether it's a 50-50, a tail press, or even your first board slides, the dance floor box is perfect. Up next, we got a medium flat box. Medium boxes, they're a little bit more challenging, being a bit longer and usually higher up off the snow, and they're more difficult to reach the end to as well. So you need to take a medium-sized box with a bit more speed. But once you build up to a medium-sized box, they're great for doing a lot of different tricks. And the trick that I definitely do the most on a medium box is a backside board slide. Up next, we've got a rainbow box. And this feature is pretty popular in the park, surprisingly, but the rainbow boxes are fun because they really challenge the pressure on your board as you ride up onto it. And my favorite trick to do on the rainbow box, as you guys can see, is a front lip. The next feature is a gap to down box. And a down box is a really good progression feature. So if you want to progress from boxes to rails, then a down box is that good in-between feature where it challenges you to get your board on the same angle as the down box. And that's going to help you to progress onto more difficult features like rails. The next feature is a small tube. And small tubes are another great progression feature, helping you get from boxes to rails. And small tubes are also very trickable. So you can get 180s on, 180s off, different board slides or lip slides, and they're very forgivable. So if you have a bail on a small tube, it's gonna be less consequence than on something larger. So a great place to progress and learn lots of tricks is on a small tube. So stepping it up with the next park feature, a medium tube. And a medium tube just increases the difficulty, the risk, but it also allows you to get a lot of different tricks. And a trick I went for a lot this year on a medium tube was a backboard. It just feels really good when you get your board completely sideways and sliding it all the way to the end of the tube. So the next feature is the first one to get some air on, which is a hip jump. And hips are a great place for getting lots of different grabs. And they're also good features because you can take the hip as big or as small as you like. As long as you're taking off at the top of the hip and landing near the top, you can go for a small jump or a large jump to get something like a method grab. But the cool thing with hips is you can definitely make them as easy or as difficult as you like. All right, the next feature is a quarter pipe. And for me, I like doing front side and backside alley-oops on a quarter pipe and also getting the hand plants down. I'm still working on the single hand, but getting the double hand plant is still really fun. And quarter pipes are just a fun feature that are low consequence. You can take them as big as you like and you can get really creative with them. The next terrain park feature is the down rail. And a down rail is stepping up the difficulty level, but it also is rewarding when you do get tricks on the down rail. But a good way to progress on the down rail is just going for some 50-50s to start. And then as you feel the progression and your confidence, then you can start mixing in some of the tricks that you've done on previous features on the more difficult down rail. So the next park feature is a large flat rail. A large rail like this helps to unlock a few different tricks. One trick I was working on this past summer was getting the front side 3 off of the flat rail, and the fact that it's larger and higher up off the ground actually gives you the time you need to get that trick around. So the larger the rail, the larger the feature, the more potential for tricks. It is a feature you need to progress up to, but once you get there, it unlocks a lot of different tricks. Next up, we've got a small jump line, and small jump lines are great for getting your first grabs or your first 180s. A couple of my favorite are the cab 180 with a mute grab or a back 180 with an indie grab. 2 tricks I really like to do on small jump lines. A small jump line is a great place for getting all those foundational tricks down, and it also helps to build your air awareness. Next up, we're making it a little bit more difficult with the medium jump line. And with the medium jump line, you're getting more speed, you're getting more height, which allows you to go for more difficult tricks. So for me, for going for 360s, front side and back side, a medium jump line gives me more time in the air to get the 360 around. And medium jumps just give you more time in the air so that you're not rushing through tricks. The medium jump lines are more difficult because of the speed and the height you get, but you can definitely progress up to them safely by first getting tricks on small jumps, getting a lot of different tricks, and then working your way up to the medium jumps. The next terrain park feature is a set of rollers, and a set of rollers is a great place to get a lot of different tricks and even tricks you've never tried before because they're low consequence. So you can go for lots of different 180s, you can go for butter tricks and even grabs. So I think a set of rollers is just a great place to have some fun without any consequence. Awesome guys, so those are 13 terrain park features that have stood out to me over the last year. It'd be great to hear from you down in the comments. What are your favorite features from this list, from best to worst? And I'll also include my list down there in the comments as well. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned because the next video is gonna be 10 easy tricks that you can do on your snowboard outside of the park. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one soon.